that time, don't forget now, I'm the president of the board. A fellow by the name of Tom Jackamores was the superintendent. I called Tom Jackamores, and Secret Service people had been in town for a whole month. They had people on rooftops, dogs all over town for security purposes. And the lady who was head of the front detail, her first name was Frances. She was head of the logistics. So I called Tom Jackamores. I said, Tom, I said, how's things going? He said, so everything's set up. All the cameras in. We got like 1,000 cameras because this town hall meeting is going to be beamed all over the world. I said, well, you know, I got a problem. He said, what's the problem, son? I said, I feel every elected official in Aliquippa should see the president. He said, what? Now, he's a superintendent. I said, every elected official in Aliquippa should see the president. He said, so it can't happen. I said, I tell you what you do. As the president of the board, you call Frances. No, you go see Frances. Because they had a little part of the second floor of the high school. They had an office where all the Secret Service people were gathering and dish out information. I said, you go tell Frances that if every elected official in Aliquippa don't have a ticket, now don't forget, this 3 days before it's supposed to take place. If they don't have a ticket, to take that town hall meeting to Ambridge. Can you imagine that? He said, what? He said, Saul, you're my boss. Do you really want me to do that? And I'm looking at Jim down, and he's doing like that. I said, tell her if these elected officials can't have tickets, to cancel the town hall meeting. He said, okay, you're my boss, I'll do it. I said, call me back in 15 minutes. Now I got to sit there and look at Jim Downey for 15 minutes, and he looked at me like, well. Tom Jackson always called me back, and I'm so nervous. Because what if they said no? They would have ran me out of town, out of the county, out of the state, out of the United States. This little old person here going to determine the president can't come, the president of the United States can't come to Aliquippa? Can you imagine that? Tom said, hey, so, you know what? They said okay. He said, they want to know how many people you're talking about. I named 7 councilmen, I named the tax collector, and I named the mayor. There was 9 people. I said, I need 9 seats. Okay, you got it. All they want from you is their full name, their dates of birth, and their social security. So I told Jim, our attorney, I said, Jim, I said, I need all the council's full name, date of birth, and social security. He said, I knew you could do it, man. I knew you could do it, man. So now, it gets good, because after President Carter speaking out of the auditorium, we had a motorcade going to Center Township to the town hall meeting. And since I had got my bluff in there, I told him, I said, you know what? I need tickets for all the elected officials and all their wives to see President Carter at the top of the mall. Now, this is $100 a ticket. Today, that's like $3,000. Sure enough, I had 18 tickets for school board members, 9 tickets for the councilman. We all went and had a good time with President Carter. The bottom line is, what would have happened to Salt Smith if the President of the United States, Jimmy Carter, had said, okay, we'll take our show to Ambridge or Center Township? I wouldn't be here today. Am I right? They would have crucified me. But those are just a couple of things that I could go on and on. But that just goes to show. That just goes to show you how much I appreciate it. Hopefully you understand why I say I love the man Jim Downey. At this time, Mr. Downey, would you come forward? Mrs. Downey. Mrs. Downey. There's a wonderful plaque they make the plaque to present to her at this time.
A privilege and good pleasure to present to you this plaque that honors your husband. I'd like to let the audience see it. And it reads thusly: for going above and beyond in making a significant difference in service rendered to the Aliquippa community, appreciated, recognized, and duly noted to be The recipient of this award by the Men's Department of the Church and Around this 31st day of August 2013, Bishop Melvin E. Clark, Pastor, Trustee John Thomas, President, Community Service Award in memory of James Downey.
I would like to thank everybody for coming and commemorating my husband. And I know he was a wonderful man. And to listen to Salt tell all the stories, it just made me so happy. Because Salt knew him real good. Sometimes I would tell my husband, I said, Salt, don't talk to him like he's your child. But Salt took all what James Downing put on him. And I'm just thankful and thank everyone for coming. And thanks again.